I'm Greg Mack, coming to you with the latest signal boost from the APS Office of Public Affairs, and the last one for 2017. And hey, what better way to start this off than with some extremely good news? Thanks to the help of APS members, the proposed tax on grad student tuition waivers is not in the final tax reform bill. All your efforts paid off. We made two pushes, one on the Senate and then one on both chambers, especially the conference committee negotiating the final version. Nearly 7,000 messages in total were sent asking Congress to not put that tax in the bill. And we reached 27 out of the 29 members of the conference committee. That's incredible. I want to especially thank the leadership of APS's Forum on Graduate Student Affairs. FGSA Chair Joshua Einstein Curtis worked closely with me to craft messaging and launch the campaign for all members of FGSA. Others on the executive committee gave great input. The Forum on Early Career Scientists and Forum on Education also helped in the second phase. Our effort coordinated all three units to advocate for grad students and the future of physics, with a successful result. These efforts, plus the rest of the grassroots campaigns in 2017, made for a banner year for APS advocacy. We started the year with leaders of all APS units meeting with congressional offices. That was followed by 13 national campaigns through APS meetings and unit partnerships. Those made a broad case for federal science and education funding. 6 state-specific campaigns in Ohio, California, New York, Minnesota, Nebraska, and Alabama focused on local impact. The goal there was to ask specific members of Congress to be more supportive of science through a strategy involving 3 parts: an op-ed authored by a local APS member, emails from other APS members to amplify the message, and follow-up meetings with congressional offices in state and in DC. All in all, just under 15,000 contacts are made with Congress this year through APS by emails, phone calls, tweets, and in-person meetings. After such great involvement in 2017, I'm excited to see what we can all do together in 2018. Speaking of 2018, what's there to expect? It's hard to know what will happen with issues like education and immigration, but a couple things we do know. Infrastructure will be taken up next year, and science funding in the federal budget will be an issue, both for the current budget and the one for 2019, which will start being discussed in February or March. Now, it's likely that the new White House request early next year will look like it did for the 2018 budget, and that proposed deep cuts to science. However, I know that APS members can continue to be strong advocates to speak up for science and make an even bigger signal above the noise in 2018. Stay tuned for more Signal Boost in the new year.